Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a spawn egg from Minecraft, fulfilling yet another request that I've received via PM. If you have something you want to tell me or request or send me, then PM is the way to do it. If you want to increase your chances of me seeing it from 5% to 100%, PM me. Now, I'm going to be honest, when I was requested to make this, I had no idea what a spawn egg was. I had to take to Google, and then I very quickly found out about the spawn eggs out of Minecraft, and how stupid I was for not realising instantly. It was kind of a sad moment. But regardless, let's get started. So the egg that I decided to copy was quite predictably the Mooshroom egg, for obvious reasons. And I kinda want to make some more. I don't know about tutorialing more because they all have the same design except different colours. Well, pretty much the same design except different colours. So I wouldn't know about tutorialing more, but definitely if you were to make a few more, put them next to each other, that'd be cool. But anyway, that's enough talking, isn't it? Let's get started. So to make it, all you're going to need is nether brick, some clay, don't get to use that enough, some dark grey wool, some light grey wool, and some red. I thought we might have needed white there, but I was mistaken. So you want to figure out where you want to make it. It's not very big, and you want to start off from this sequence, left to right. 1 nether brick, 2 dark grey wool, 1 nether brick, and you might want to put the dark grey and the nether brick right next to each other just because, just for easiness sake, or the word, oh my god, the word has escaped me. No, convenience sake, that's the word. I'm retarded. So we're going to make this clockwise, and we're going to start from the left, hence why I said clockwise. We're adding, I'm definitely bringing on this stupid thing. So you want to do an up left diagonal from the nether brick there, 1 to the left, up left diagonal, 1 going up, and now we have to do 1 dark grey on top of the nether brick because right here we have a multicoloured outline. I hate these, it makes my job harder. So you want to do the dark grey on top of the 2 nether brick, and you want to go left, up 1 nether brick on top. Then, from the nether brick, upright diagonal, 1 on top, swap back to the dark grey, do an upright diagonal, 1 on top, upright diagonal, 1 to the right, swap back to the nether brick, upright diagonal, 1 to the right, and we should be half of the egg done. I usually like to zoom out and pause and stuff a lot more than that, but it's small. You should be able to see it. Even with half of it done here, it's not difficult, is it? There's not more than 3 blocks in a row. So pause that if you have to. And we're going to start making from the other side because that's how I roll. So you want to come back down to the bottom here. You want to be starting from this nether brick. And you want to do an upright diagonal with the nether brick. Then you want to swap to your dark grey wool. Do 1 to the right. 1 going up. 1 to the right. 2 dark grey going up. Then, right next to the top dark grey, you want to take out the nether brick, 1 to the right, 2 nether brick going up. Then, you want to do an up left diagonal, 1 going up left diagonal. Then, you want to take out the dark grey wool, 1 on top of that single nether brick, 1 to the left, 1 going up, and then you want to do 1 nether brick going to the left, like that. Which will give you this. This is the outline of the Mooshroom egg. All nice and simple like that. Pause it if you need to. We're going to add in a little bit of colour. Right, so the easiest colour to add in first is the light grey / clay. I'm going to add in the light grey first. There's just like 3 bits that are nice and easy to add in, and they're in 3 of the corners. I'm just going to add them, and then I'm going to show you because there's no point in trying to make this more complicated than it actually is. See, there you go. You want to use the light grey in those 3 corners. You should have no trouble putting that in whatsoever, nor should you with any of this colour scheme. Usually, if I wanted to be a bit... I mean, I could just fill it all in and then just show it you nice up and close, but I'm going to do it in stages to, you know, just because. Now you want to take out the clay, and we want to go up to the left hand corner. top left hand corner, and you want to do that sort of shape with the clay, like that. And then you want to take out the light grey, pause that if you have to, and you kind of, it's unexplainable this, but you just want to do that around the clay. You can see the distinction. It just adds a little bit of difference. It's not a massive like outstanding difference between like the light grey and the clay, but you know, it is there, and this is what you want to have so far. Once you're at this point, you know, pause if you have to, make sure you're here. You want to take out the red, and you want to come to the bottom of the pixel art, and you just want to fill in like the first available row with red, so like on top of the 4 base blocks, like that. We want to add in this sort of shape. It's... God, I'm not going to try and explain. I find myself... I find it a lot easier to sometimes just do things and then show you, especially when it's small like this. Like it wouldn't really be hard to explain, but it's much easier to just show you because it's only like what, 7 blocks. Pause that if you have to. Once you've done that, you can come over to the left, light grey here, do a red right next to it, then do a light grey right next to the red, one light grey on top of that, one to the right, and you should be left with this. Pause that if you have to. Then, continuing on from the light grey that you just last placed, do 2 red to the right of it, then do a light grey wall, like that. Then, right of the light grey there, dark grey, then 2 dark grey on top, and there you have, just give you a bit of a, there you go, pause that if you need to, and then there you have all of the detailing that goes into the egg. And I understand that that looks awful now, but when we add the red in, you know, pause that if you have to, make sure everything's there. Once you add the red in, which I'm going to do now, it will look pretty good. Or at least as close as I can get to it, making it look like the original item. I noticed they added texture packs to Minecraft. That might actually change the pixel art and house making game a little bit. I don't know how to get them. I mean, maybe you have to buy them. I've not been on the shop yet. But actually, before I turn the UI off and show you, that's what it looks like as is. That looks pretty close if you ask me. Let me just show you. I always like to do this. With the items, I like to build a little pillar, take out the item in question, spawn Mooshroom egg, throw it on top. It's made it a little difficult because I noticed that the items started spinning, whereas I don't think they used to. I mean, you know, if you want to pause it when it's actually... It does like a 360 rotation, so you know there would have been... Hang on, not there, that's the back end of it. There, and then compare it. It looks pretty close, in my opinion. And if you're happy with just the 2D versions of my items, some of them can only be 2D, then you know, leave it there. You've got your egg. It looks pretty cool, in my opinion. But if you want to add a little extra, as I usually do to my items, what you're going to do is you're going to just go around. Oops, this is already getting dark. You just kind of want to like go over everything but the outline. So, for instance, like you want to go over all of the red, and you just want to leave like the nether brick and the dark grey on the outside. So. Well, actually, like the very outline-ish, so you'd fill this dark grey in a bit. It might just be easier for me to show you, but you kind of just want to like raise up everything in the middle and just leave out the little outline that there'll be. And I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back and it will be light again as well, just to show you the effect that it gives. And that is what it will look like if you just raise the centre of it and just leave a little bit of the outline. And when I say a little bit of the outline, just leave that unraised, and you'll do that on both sides. I've only done it on one side, because like I've already got this in another world. But you know, is you just kind of like, you back around it, you go around it, it just kind of makes it look a bit 3D without really being, well, it is 3D technically, but you know, it's not really. I think it looks cool. Not just the egg, just like doing that. I do it with a lot of the items, and I think it improves them slightly. But that is just me. Do whatever you want, 2D, 3D, or don't even make it. Make your own egg. Make an Easter egg. Or an ostrich egg. Make some sort of egg. But there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope this was somewhat useful, and see ya. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.